Welcome back to my channel. Let me just put pause because I was watching Boy Meets World. But anyhow, welcome all to my channel. We have a new background, as you can see. I am in my living room. We're changing the scenery here a little bit. I decided that I was gonna film here because it's such a nice day out and we have like a really nice big window here in the living room, so I thought I would bring in all of the nice natural lighting for this video. So I am just sitting here. I was eating some breakfast, watching some Boy Meets World, having some tea. We're gonna be doing more of a matte look today with a natural eye and just a very monochromatic sort of makeup look. So let's just get right into it and not waste any more time. Sorry guys, I was just staring at my pimples because I'm like breaking out everywhere. Yeah, you know, life. So I'm going to start off with my primer. This is the PORE Professional Pore Primer by Benefit. So we're going to go in with this one. I always go for my Smashbox primer, but I sort of wanted to venture out into the world of primers and try something different. This one has really good reviews. My sister uses it and she loves it, so I decided to give it a go. So I'm gonna go in with my Makeup Forever foundation. This is the one I've been using for such a long time. I've gone through a lot of foundations. I used to use MAC's foundations forever. Like all throughout high school, I would always just use my MAC foundations. But then when I discovered the beautiful world that is Sephora, I started to sort of venture out more into trying different products to see if there's anything else I liked. And I remember that I tried out the Too Faced foundation and it was a good foundation, but there was it didn't, you know, like grasp onto my heartstrings like this foundation has. So I decided that then I wanted to try out the NARS Sheer Glow foundation because I saw it on a friend. She had like beautiful luminous skin all the time and I'm like, what do you use? Like, what foundation are you using? Your skin looks so nice. And she told me she was using the NARS. So then I bought the NARS Sheer Glow foundation and I did love how it looked, but it started to oxidize and it started to look really orangey on my skin and I hated that. So then I decided to move on to Makeup Forever because I'd never used it before, and so I was like, okay, I'm gonna give this one a go. And I have been using it since, so I think like I have been using Makeup Forever for at least a year now. Next, I'm gonna do my eyebrows actually, so I'm just gonna do those off camera because they take up a lot of time and it takes me some time to get them done. So I'm gonna quickly do those off camera and then we'll move on to eyeshadow. Eyebrows are on. For some reason, I always love how this eyebrow turns out way more than this eyebrow. Like, I can never get them to be exactly the same, but you know what? That's okay, because eyebrows are supposed to be sisters, not twins, so we're all good. So I'm then gonna put on some of my Essence Lash Brow. This one's like a really good brow gel from the drugstore, really inexpensive. So this is what I've been using. I'm just gonna put on some concealer on my lids just to sort of create a base for the shadow. We're going to put this nice light brown caramelly shade in the crease, and I'm gonna start here in the midsection, and I'm gonna use a light hand, a very light hand, because I want a very seamless, natural blending job. So I am just going to work that into the inner sort of corner of my eye, and I am going to work that into this crease here where the nose connects with the eyelid. And this is so that you create that elongated lid look, just to create also more space in the lid, or give the illusion that you have more lid space than you actually do. So then I'm gonna deepen in that shade a little bit more by going in with my Tarte Park Avenue Princess palette, and I'm just gonna go in with this shade right here. So this is the Princess Cut, and I'm just gonna overlay that on top of the shade that I already had, and this is just gonna help to deepen that crease just a little bit more, because I just want to create just a little bit more dimension. Then I'm gonna go in with this color here. So this is the Enhance. It's called Enhance. It's in the same palette, and I'm just going to sort of place that a little bit over the lid. And I'm gonna go in again with my blending brush and just blend that all together. And I'm gonna go in with this light, with this brown shade here, just because I find that a nice brown liner is a lot more softer and not as harsh, and I don't want this look to be really harsh or heavy on the eyes. We're creating a very nice, light, natural look. Okay guys, so I took a slight intermission. I feel like I got a little bit oily, but I got flowers. They came in, well, they didn't come in, they like delivered by my lovely boyfriend. So I wanted to show them to you because they're so pretty. Look at them. They're really cool. Like, they're the new tie-dye flowers. How pretty are they? Also, my sister came over with my nephew, so I was just talking to her for a bit, and he was sleeping. He's so precious. But now she's feeding him. So while she's feeding him, I am going to finish up this video. So anyhow, where were we? Okay, so I think I was gonna put on some concealer. So I'm going in with my Covergirl concealer, and I'm just gonna put a bit underneath my eye area, like so. Blend that all out. I've sort of been just using a brush like lately. I haven't really been using my blender sponge, my beauty blender, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. So I've been really liking to just use like this stipple brush. So I'm just gonna sort of blot my concealer into place, and then I'm going to go in with some powder here. So I'm going in with, of course, the Mercier translucent powder. So I'm gonna go and put some of this underneath my eyes. I'm gonna bake for a little bit while I do my contouring. Oh, someone's cell phone's ringing. Okay, and then I'm just gonna put a little bit underneath here to create that defined line underneath for where my contour is gonna go. And I'm just gonna put a little bit on my forehead as well. And like, I like to just spread it over my eyebrows as well. Okay, we're gonna create a nice line. Actually, now I remember where we were, because this is exactly where I stopped. I think I was about to create my wing liner using the brown shadow. We kind of went a step ahead, but that's okay. We will still be able to do this. So when I create my eyeliner, I like to get my brush and then sort of make it in a direction that lines up with this edge of my nose and the bottom and like the tip of my brow, and that's the direction I like to follow when I'm creating that wing eyeliner. So first I like to create that line, and then I'll go in again, and then I'll spread that. I like to, you know, do this pulsating movement. I feel like it just helps to curl them more, and then when I let go, I just bring them up a little bit to really bring them up. We're gonna do contouring. So I'm using my Morphe contour stick. This is the C415 shade. So then I'm going to go in with my contour palette again, or my bronzing palette, and I'm going to bronze up my cheeks a bit. So I like to use the light hand, and I like to go in circular motions. And then I like to just put a little bit on the edge of my nose, like that. And then I always contour my chin and my jawline. And then I'm gonna go in with this brush here, and I'm just gonna like fluff out some of my translucent powder. So up next we're gonna go in with my blush. So this one is the Marbled Light Blush in Burned, and it's by, I'm so sorry, I think I might mispronounce this, but I think it's pronounced Ciate, or Ciate. It's spelled C-I-A-T-E. And again, make sure you just use a nice light hand, and I like to go in like circular motions. It just helps to give you a nice, flushed, healthy, youthful appearance to the skin. So I've applied my mascara, and while I wait for my mascara to dry, I'm going to do my lips. I am going in with my Morphe Sweet Tea Lip Liner. I'm gonna go in with this Maybelline Super Stay Matte Ink Lipstick, and this is in the shade Driver. I like to use these small little magnetic lashes from Ardell. They're super easy to put on. We're pretty much done, so I'm just gonna finish off by putting on some highlighter, and we're gonna call it a day. So I'm just gonna put some on the tip of my nose. I love putting it here. I think it looks super cute when you put it on the tip of your nose. It just gives you more of like this, like, I don't know, Barbie-esque look. I love putting it there, and I'm just gonna put a little bit on this area here of my nose here. But yeah guys, this is pretty much the finished look. Perfect for just like an everyday look if you want like a soft glam. I really feel like this look is like the definition of a soft glam look. Okay guys, but that's it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed this makeup look. If you guys recreate this look at home, please let me know in the description or in the comment section down below. I'm also going to be sure to leave a list of all the products that I use, so that you guys know exactly what I use to create this makeup look. Also, I'll be leaving all my links down below for all my social media pages, so if you guys want to follow me there and say hello, I would love to see all your beautiful faces on there as well. But anyhow guys, give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, if you enjoyed this makeup look, and I'll see you guys all in my next video. Bye guys. Hi! Oh, you can't see his face, just his body.